Hey guys, welcome back to All Things Knives. It's your host Fletcher, and today we are going to do how to maintain and clean your Spyderco PM2. Some things you're gonna need some oil, right? To lube it up. Little parts tray. You're gonna need a screwdriver that'll take the hex bits or the torque bits, and you'll need a PM2. I am just going to use a Q-tip. I'm not really going to clean a whole lot. You can actually use the oil itself to clean too, so I could probably just, because it's a cleaner, so I'll probably just put some of this on here to clean it out. Another thing you can use is alcohol. So the reason I'm cleaning this out is I've had this PM2 for probably over a year, and I feel that the action isn't what it's used to be. So I'm gonna take it apart and clean it up, lube it up, and see what's going on. All right, so we're gonna need T8. I think we're gonna need T8. And we'll do T10 for the pivot. You know, they kind of oversize the pivot to a T10. So what I like to do is I like to leave it open, put this off to the side. That's just where I'm going to put my little screws and such. And we just I like undoing the pivot first, but boom, drop it in there. Oh yeah, looks a little messy in there. Oh. The goal is to ideally not drop the knife. For those of you wondering. All right. Done with that T10. Put it off to the side. Let's go to our T8. Let's see. There we go, that one's coming undone. I just need one of them to come undone. I don't need both sides on the PM2. I just need one so that I can scissor this guy apart. Okay. Yeah, this guy definitely looks like it's due for a clean. Oh. All right. Scissor this guy apart. Yeah, look at that. It's a little grimy in there. Both sides look a little grimy. See, we had it kind of explode on us, which is not really the goal. You don't want it doing that on you. Yeah, look, there's grime all over this washer. Let's see if I back it up. Yeah, so we're just gonna throw all our parts in the bin there. Let's see if I can. I've got that guy is stuck on there. I don't know how I'm gonna get that off without breaking it, you know. Let's see. Just trying to get this washer off. It's being pretty dang stubborn. I think this is because I tightened my PM2 too tight on there. So I think this is something that can happen from that. Oh, here we go. Hold on. There we go. All right, so that's our pivot. That's our pivot. We're gonna throw everything in here, and we're just gonna take it bit by bit. I wanna make sure I didn't damage my blade at all from that kerfuffle. Blade looks fine. Definitely needs to be cleaned up, so let's put some of this on there. drinking it up. Just drinking it up. Okay. So we're gonna clean the blade. It also lubes it up, which is nice. It cleans it and lubes it at the same time. Just kind of run it everywhere. Yeah, look at that, all that grease. Yeah, there we go. Alcohol is also a really good substitution. I forgot to grab alcohol, so I'm using this right now. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that stuff it's getting off. Set the blade back down. Let's get down in here. Yeah, look at that. Get all that out of there. I mean, this is from a year, but I don't consistently carry my PM2, you know, because I've got a lot of knives. But imagine if you were carrying this every day, just the kind of gunk that would get in here. Be a lot. It would really be a lot. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, these we're just gonna polish up on a strop, so don't gotta get them too clean. Most of that's gonna be removed away. Okay, so that's probably what was making our action not so good. All right, let's see. Either side looks fine. Okay. So we're gonna place this guy right here. Let's grab our strop, lid back on our oil. Got our strop right here. Here's what I do. Place them on there. And I just back and forth, whatever. We're just polishing it. This is about a 1 micron strop. So this is, I'd say this is plenty fine. You can go finer than this if you want. The finer, the smoother, you know. But look at that. See how that's kind of getting its shine back? So that's the side we were doing. That's the other side. So you can see that that's gonna glide better. Oh yeah, look how shiny that's getting. Let's do the other side now. It's good to clean your washers every once in a while, you know? You'll notice that, yeah, look at that. They polish up really well. Okay, so we'll put that guy back there. Let's go to the next one. And you do, from the metal dust and other stuff that's on your strop, you do get a little dirty. But it's worth it because you get some of the best, you get some of the smoothest actions on your knives after you polish your washers, after they've been in there for a little bit. Just get some of the best. So you get some of the best actions that I've noticed. Polish them up and then throw some lube on there. It's like it's new from the factory. It's crazy. All right, and then another thing I do, this is just the area that the washers run on. So really just smoothing them out too a little bit. Just kind of get everything a little smoother in there. All right, so it is clean, you know, relatively clean. Let's get everything kind of put back together. Oh, actually, sorry, there's one more thing I do. I do the pivot as well. I just run it back and forth, roll it a little bit, roll it a little more. basically just polishing everywhere on that, and that looks good. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do is you'll notice that there's one side that is flat. You're gonna find the area on the PM2 that lines up with that flat area, and you're gonna put, actually it's best to get your washer on there first. So what I like to do is I put a little bit of oil on there. See, I got my oil, got my washer, and then lining it all up. Put oil on the other side. I know this seems excessive, but when it dries, it leaves everything really, really well lubricated. Put this guy on there. And then what I do is I do here. Let's get that other one. Drop it on top. There we go. Put it on in there. Do a little up there. All right, and then we bring this back forward here. Bring this here, line your holes, push down. You're gonna want your T10. See, I do the pivot first, but I don't tighten it all the way. I just get it a little bit on either side. And if you do need to apply blue Loctite, this would be the time you get your blue Loctite on there. All right, so yeah, let's see, we'll loosen it up on either side. Let's put this back over here. We're gonna wanna switch from our T10 to our T8. Put the screws in that were on this side. Oh. Sometimes dealing with these little screws is pain. You guys just saw me drop two. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, it looks like if I tighten it up here, here, here. Centering's still good. Super smooth. A little bit of blade play, so we just gotta tighten it up a little bit. Still a little bit of blade play. Ooh, hydraulically smooth, and that's because of all the oil we put in there. There we go, put a little twirling in there for you guys. Let's see. Just making sure everything's tightened up. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get it. Awesome. Feeling good. There's a little bit of blade play, but I think that's more fit and finish for my PM2 than anything else. That's as tight as it'll go on everything. Let's see. And this is my this is the original PM2 I ever bought. Whereas I don't have my first ever Para 3 I ever bought or my first ever bug out. I do still have my original PM2. And I think that's something to say. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, once it's all oiled, it's definitely smoother than it was. I definitely think the pivots maybe too, I mean, there is a little bit of blade play, which does bug me, but I think this is a little, yeah, I think it's a little over cranked, a little over tight. There we go. Yeah, but then you get that blade. I just hate blade play. Just real light pressure on the turns there to try to find a sweet spot. That's right. It's centered. You know, you can't have it all. Can't have your cake and eat it too. But yeah, that's how you maintain your PM2. You're able to take it apart, scissor it. You know, Spyderco says that taking it apart will avoid your warranty, but in my opinion, it's really if you take it apart, can't get it back together, and then send it back to them expecting them to be able to put it back together, that's really when they charge you. They're probably not going to charge you if all you did was take it apart, lube it up, get everything kind of fixed, and then put it back together properly. That's just proper knife care. I wouldn't say that's negligence of any kind, and I don't see why, when they open your knife, that would void the warranty. If anything, you could make an argument that not maintaining it would void the warranty because that's negligence. But yeah, so that's how you take apart and maintain the Spyderco PM2. The Para 3 is the exact same way. It's just it's this screw and it's this screw. These are pinned on the PM2 and not screwed in. That's what it is. Or sorry, the Para 3. Sorry. The PM2 is screwed. The Para 3 is pinned. But yeah, that's how you take it apart. Lube it. Next time you need to lube it, you know, if you know you don't need to clean it, you would just, you know, the tip's on, but you know what I mean? You would put it here and then put it here and then work it in. But yeah, and then when the oil dries, I'll probably just add a little more. And then once it all dries, because it's a dry lubricant, it just uses mineral spirits to get where it needs to go, then it should have an amazingly smooth action. But as always, thanks for watching, guys. Comment down below how you take apart your PM2, and if you guys thought this was helpful or not. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see maintenance-wise. You know, this channel is all things knives. I don't only want to show you guys what's cool. I want to show you how to take care of your stuff and make sure that the expensive knives or even the cheaper knives that you own last you a long time, that you get the fullest out of your investment that you do, because knives are tools. They are an investment. They're an investment in you, right? And what you do in your work. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and stay sharp.